Have you ever checked your bank account and thought, wait, where did my money actually go? Because you didn't buy anything big, no new car, no vacation to Europe, nothing dramatic, yet somehow you're still broke. And here's the scary part. If you're an average adult, you're quietly spending over $5,000 a year, every single year, without remembering where it went. Not because you're irresponsible, not because you're bad with money, but because the system is designed to make spending invisible. And once you see this, you can't unsee it. Here's the thing. Most people think their financial problem is income. If I just made more money, everything would be fine. But look, people earning $40,000, $70,000, even $100,000 say the exact same thing. So today, I want to break down how the average person leaks $5,000 a year, where it hides, why your brain doesn't register it as spending, and this is where it gets really interesting. How redirecting even half of it can completely change your financial trajectory. This isn't about cutting joy, it's about exposing blind spots. Let's get into it. According to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average household spends over $77,000 a year. But when asked where their money goes, most people can only account for about 60 to 70% of it. That gap? That's where the $5,000 lives. Here's what most people don't realize. Your brain is excellent at remembering pain and terrible at remembering small pleasure purchases. A $1,200 rent payment hurts. A $6 coffee doesn't. So guess which one your brain forgets? Let's start with the obvious one, because it's obvious and underestimated. Coffee, snacks, quick lunches, convenience food. Now, you might be thinking, I only spend like $5 to $10 here and there. Exactly. A $7 coffee 4 days a week is about $28 a week. That's roughly $1,450 a year. Add occasional fast food, gas station snacks, and those I don't feel like cooking meals, and you're easily at $1,800 to $2,200 per year. And here's the psychological trick. These purchases don't feel like spending. They feel like survival or convenience or reward. Your brain labels them as normal, not optional. This is where it gets really sneaky. According to C+R research, the average American has 4 to 6 subscriptions they forgot about. Streaming services, music apps, cloud storage, fitness apps, productivity tools, free trials you meant to cancel. 6 subscriptions at $15 each is $90 a month. That's $1,080 a year. And the psychology here is brutal. Subscriptions don't feel like spending because they don't require action, they don't interrupt your day, and they happen silently. Money leaves without permission. This one hurts because it feels like progress. You start earning a little more, so you upgrade your phone plan, get food delivery instead of pickup, choose Uber over the bus, and buy nicer versions of the same things. Nothing irresponsible, nothing extreme. But here's what most people don't realize. Lifestyle creep doesn't feel like spending more. It feels like finally being comfortable. An extra $40 a week on convenience upgrades is $2,080 a year. Even if it's half that, you're still losing $1,000 with nothing to show for it. This is why raises don't fix money problems. This is the one nobody talks about honestly. Stress spending, boredom spending, I deserve this spending. According to a Credit Karma survey, over 60% of adults admit to emotional spending at least once a month. And here's the key insight. Emotional spending isn't about the item, it's about relief. You're not buying the thing, you're buying the feeling. A $60 emotional spend each month is $720 a year. Add a few bad weeks and it easily becomes $1,000 or more. And because it's tied to emotion, your brain justifies it. This is the most frustrating category because you get nothing. Bank fees, late fees, credit card interest, convenience charges, delivery fees. According to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the average credit card holder pays over $1,000 a year in interest and fees. This money doesn't improve your life, it just disappears. Let's stack it up. Daily convenience spending, about $1,800. Subscriptions, around $1,000. Lifestyle creep, roughly $1,200. Emotional spending, about $800. Fees and interest, around $700. That's $5,500 a year, every year. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Let's say you didn't cut all of it. Let's say you redirected just $3,000 a year. $3,000 a year for 2 years is $6,000. Suddenly, emergencies don't ruin you. Or $250 a month invested at 8%, in 20 years that's roughly $145,000. Same money, different destination. The problem was never income, it was direction. Here's the psychology most people miss.
Your brain evolved to avoid pain, seek immediate reward, and ignore slow danger. Spending $8 today feels harmless. Losing $150,000 over 20 years doesn't feel real. So your brain chooses now every time, unless you build systems. Let's make this practical. Track 1 month of spending. Not forever, just 30 days. Awareness alone reduces spending by 10 to 15%. Cancel 2 subscriptions, just 2. That's $300 to $400 a year instantly. Automate before you spend. Save or invest first, then let your lifestyle adapt. Create a guilt-free spending cap. Decide in advance so emotion doesn't control the decision. Here's what most people don't realize. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be intentional. Wealth isn't built by massive sacrifices. It's built by fixing invisible leaks. Look, if money feels harder than it should, it's probably not because you're failing. It's because no one showed you where the money actually goes. Fix this one blind spot and everything else gets easier. If this helped you see your spending differently, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm this matters. Subscribe if you want practical money breakdowns that actually change your future. And comment below, which category do you think costs you the most each year? Because awareness is where wealth starts.